All right, guys. We have a couple of bugs associated with Survival Hunter that I do want to show you today. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Um, Especially like and comment because I want to get this video out there. I want to show Blizzard, like, just let them know that hey, something wacky is going on with the spec. I actually discovered one of the bugs throughout an entire dungeon run yesterday, and that's with Flanking Strike that I'm about to show you. Posted it to the Hunter Discord, and they're like, "Oh, that's not it. That's not even the worst one. There's some others that you need to check out." So there's some that I want to show you besides just Flanking Strike. So what's the deal with Flanking Strike? All right, Flanking Strike, if you just read the second portion of it, ignore the damage bonus. It's supposed to generate 2 stacks of tip of the spear after consuming 1. So what's supposed to do is if you have a tip of the spear stack, it's supposed to get this damage bonus and give you a extra tip of the spear stack. So once you do Flanking Strike, you're supposed to end with 2. That's not the case if you do it in melee. For some reason, you're getting an extra stack of tip of the spear if you do this in melee. Now, if you do it at range, it actually works how it should. Like, Flanking Strike does what it's supposed to at range. But for some reason or another, it does not work correctly when you do it at melee. It's overcompensating. It's giving you an extra stack. Of course, this is a good thing for us, but it's a bit busted. It's a bit broken. You're getting free damage for no reason. And let me show you. If you do it in melee, it will give you 2 stacks. But if you do it at range, yep, it works as it should. And that's the Flanking Strike bug. Or buff, you can say the same thing. But there's another bug that I do have to show you too, and it has to do with Aspect of the Eagle. Now, Aspect of the Eagle, it turns you to range for your Raptor Strike and your Mongoose Bite for 15 seconds, while also increasing your mastery distance with your pet to 40 yards. Now, usually when you have Spirit Bond only lasts, well, it stretches to 25 yards. So if you're about right here, yeah, it starts cutting down and gives you about 10-second grace period before you have to get back to your pet or you lose the bonus for your mastery. Now, with Aspect of the Eagle, it's supposed to increase that to 40 yards, but it is not currently doing what it should. If I press this button, I should get the buff back. Nope, I don't. And what's even worse is, if you look at Mongoose Bite's tooltip right now, look at the damage. Look at 372, 572. That's how much damage I should be doing. Well, just watch. I just lost the Aspect of the Eagle buff. Why did my damage go up from Mongoose Bite? Well, that's because Aspect of the Eagle reduces your damage for some reason for Mongoose Bite and Raptor Strike. So if you are using Aspect of the Eagle to move out of like fire, lava, or some mechanics you got to move around for, and you still have to hit the boss, you're gonna lose damage for no apparent reason. And this also works with Raptor Strike. It's not just Mongoose Bite; it also works with Raptor Strike. Now, there's also another bug that I want to show you. Of course, obviously, Blizzard, please fix this. Pretty bad bug for us. Another one is it has to do with his talent. It's called Relentless Primal Ferocity. And it also does the same thing that Flanking Strike does. It also gives you an extra stack of tip of the spear, but it does it in such a way where it breaks pretty much. Well, let me show you. Okay, I'm going to press Coordinated Assault, and I'm going to press Kill Command, and I'm supposed to have 3 stacks. Or I can just, well, I'll just show you. I'm going to press Coordinated Assault, and I'm going to press Kill Command. I, for some reason, have 4 stacks of tip of the spear. Obviously, this is not intended because tip of the spear only stacks up to 3. Don't know how this happened. I don't know how this got past QA, but I honestly don't know how half of this patch got past QA, but that's beside the point. And then for the last bug that I want to show you that I can't replicate, that I think is a bigger deal than most of the other ones, also has to do with Coordinated Assault. And I'll come back after this thing kind of cools down a bit. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so the last bug associated with Coordinated Assault, if you can see, I can already summon the boar with my next kill command. Now, Coordinated Assault is supposed to let me summon another beast, so I'm gonna press it. All right, so it's letting me summon not just 1 beast, but 2 on top of that. Now, initially, what Coordinated Assault was supposed to do is only allow me to summon 1 extra. But if you use it at max range, for some reason, Coordinated Assault kind of bugs out and lets me summon 2 instead of 1. So pretty game breaking. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty big. Pretty good for us, but I'm pretty sure it's exploitive in some way. But yeah, those are some of the bugs that I wanted to point out that are pretty big. Now there are others. There is one that I'm gonna link a list that the Hunter Discord actually found that Sometimes sometimes you can like replicate it, sometimes you can't, and some of them are not as significant. But it's a whole list. Like I've only covered like 5 of them, and some of these are the biggest ones. So yeah, I just want to point it out to hopefully Blizzard. Maybe they can see this and see and just acknowledge that, yeah, something's not right. And I'm pretty sure it's not just us. I'm pretty sure other classes have this bug, game breaking bugs like this too. I know rogues have some sort of like weird bug where they just can't even do damage. So something's going on. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video goes out there. Make sure Blizzard sees it. I hope Blizzard sees it at least, and just do something with this. I'll see you guys later.